Hey guys, what is up? Shadolance back for another review. Today I'm going to be doing the AA-12, and if you guys haven't noticed already, I am using my new microphone. Also, if you haven't noticed already, I am using my alt account. I got the AA-12 gifted to me by, I think his name was Hurley, spelled Hurley 271. He just gave it to me, and honestly, he didn't know who I was before. I just asked him for it, and he gave it to me. He said, "Does anyone want a perm?" And I said, "Ooh, I do," because I was joking around, and he was dead serious, apparently. Now, I gave him back quite a few claymores, if you guys remember. He was the guy that I had you guys give claymores to from my Facebook account. I did that as a thank you to him, so you guys definitely helped for that, and I really appreciate that. Other than that, I gave him quite a few claymores as well. I gave him over 150 days worth, but anyway. This gun, back to the gun now, enough about Hurley, but he's a cool guy. It has a drum magazine, which is pretty unique for a shotgun. Now, the jackhammer, as you guys know, is basically just a better version of this gun, except that the portability on the jackhammer is quite a bit worse. So, and actually, I am going to open up the jackhammer review since it is the most comparable. Combat Arms jackhammer. And if you guys are wondering, this is a mic that is more clear. This is more accurate to what my real voice is. So if you guys are just wondering if this mic was just weird, or if, yeah, I know I typically have a higher pitched voice in the other reviews. This is more accurate to my real voice, so just saying that. Both of them have the same amount of ammo, but with 40 total shots. However, they're allocated differently. The AA-12 has a 20 and 20, whereas the jackhammer has a 10 and 30. Both of their reload speeds is about the same. The jackhammer might be slightly faster. Other than that, let's go over stats, I suppose. So going with the AA-12 first, has a damage of 67, a portability of 61, a rate of fire of 30, and a recoil of 55. The jackhammer has a damage of 82, much higher, 15 points higher, I do believe, and a portability of only 53 compared to the AA-12 61. So that's an 8-point difference. It's quite a bit of a difference, and it's very much noticeable. The rate of fire is 30 on the AA-12 and only 20 on the jackhammer. The recoil is 53 on the jackhammer and 55 on the AA-12. So the recoil is about the same. The rate of fire is 10 points lower on the jackhammer. The AA-12 can fire very fast. It is the fastest firing shotgun in the game, except possibly the Max's. I'm not sure what the Max's is. I've never done a review on that, if you didn't know. But one thing that I like about the jackhammer way more than the AA-12, and this usually makes it worth it, is that the damage drop-off per the stat is actually quite a bit less. The drop-off on the jackhammer is about half as much as the AA-12. The AA-12 can be up to a 4-shot kill, sometimes on a heavy vester or tanker vester, a 5-shot kill at longer ranges, which is outside of the appropriate shotgun range, but still. The jackhammer is more realistic. It is a 2-shot kill at almost any range. Occasionally, if your aim is slightly off, it could be a 3-shot kill at longer ranges, but it's almost consistently a 2-shot kill. Both guns are fully automatic, and both are... The portability is not bad on the AA-12. It's pretty bad on the jackhammer, to be honest. Only a 53 portability is very low. I'm also going to quickly compare this to the Mark II, which is actually considerably worse in every way except damage. The damage drop-off does get quite a bit better on the Mark II, and the stat goes up from 67 to 68. So damage-wise, it's actually quite a bit better. It's consistently a 3, occasionally 4-shot kill. The portability goes down from 61 to 55, so a massive 6-point decrease on portability, which is noticeable. The rate of fire goes from 30 to 27, which is a decrease. The whole reason you would buy an AA-12 is for the fire rate, so ruining it, well, ruins it. And the recoil goes from 55 to 61, so the recoil goes up by a ton also. Now, if it was the other way around, the Mark II was the initial AA-12, and upgrading it to this, that would be more than worth it, and I would recommend this gun to anyone. But because of that, if you buy this gun because you happen to like it or something, I would never upgrade it. It gets vastly worse in almost every category except damage. And the damage decrease is not worth it, in my opinion, when you could buy the jackhammer instead. I would rather have a regular AA-12 and a jackhammer, although if I really had to choose between the two guns, I would take the jackhammer anyway. So while this gun isn't bad, the spread is very tight. For accuracy on a shotgun, since there's no actual rating, the accuracy is very high, and it doesn't change even if you jump and move around. I'm not sure if that's true with the jackhammer. I don't remember. I do have a review out it already. If you guys want to go check that out, it would be on my old channel until I upload it again to this one. Not sure when that would be. But Yeah, also, I did want to talk quickly about that. There's not a whole lot more to talk about the AA-12. I guess I could say that there is the Dominator, which is a heavily underused variant. It gets another point increase. I've never used the gun, by the way, so I can't speak firsthand. The rate of fire goes up to 53, 33, which is a huge, huge fire rate. Portability of 65, which is 4 points higher than the regular AA-12, and the recoil is 61. So the recoil does go up, but honestly, it's a shotgun, so the recoil is not that big of a deal. Even if the gun is full auto, I would still say the Dominator is quite a bit better than the AA-12 in my opinion. Although, seeing as I've only ever used the regular AA-12, there's quite a bit to be desired using only the AA-12. Not that it's a terrible gun. When it was first released, it was considered to be one of the most overpowered guns in the game due to the fast fire rate of a shotgun, and also, obviously, it's been nerfed a couple of times. My brother used to use this weapon quite a bit. This was one of his favorite guns. And in all honesty, for quarantine, this is a fantastic weapon due to the massive magazine size. So if you're a quarantine player, this gun or the Remington are probably going to be your two best bets. I wouldn't really take any other gun besides these. Actually, I suppose the Kel-Tec would be useful for the ridiculous magazine size for the damage. But the thing is, I would say the AA-12 is still more worth it because it has the smaller spread, and getting more bullets to contact with the zombie will force it back further. And the damage does obviously affect the distance that you get pushed back. That is based on how much the zombie gets pushed back, which is why a sniper rifle will send them flying. But anyway, all the guns are fully automatic except for the... No, that is automatic. I was about to say the jackhammer wasn't automatic, and it's like that'd be contradicting myself. But anyway, I'm kind of done talking about the gun. It's not a bad gun. It's not a great gun. It's fun to use. It's really fun to use. I'll grant it that. But considering how I grew up with the gun in Call of Duty and it had an insane fire rate, I was disappointed when I first used it in Combat Arms, although then again, what could you really expect? It's Combat Arms and Call of Duty. But quick thing that I want to mention is please help me try to get some new subs for this account. I want to get back up to 500 as soon as I possibly can. That's when I think I can aim for a partnership, a legitimate one this time, not one that's going to scam me, so I would really appreciate that. And keep in mind that is in your best interest as well, because the more income I can get from YouTube, the more tournaments and the more events I can host for you guys, because I don't really have any intent on keeping the money for myself. I really don't need it that much. I have my own programming and server hosting job already, so I'm kind of set. I just need to be able to... The money I need is to host stuff for you guys, because I want to have more videos. More videos, more views, more subscribers, and everyone's happier all around. I'd like to entertain you guys, and if I can get some more money to host events, I can make more videos, and I can entertain you guys for another 10 minutes at a time. 10 minutes at a time, you know, that's how it goes, right? Also, I've recently fallen in love with Nightcore. I know this is completely random. Nightcore is a type of music. It's like if trance and dubstep had a baby. It's kind of like dubstep is the retarded brother that eats glue, and yeah, I really don't like dubstep, by the way. Also, and trance is just kind of weird, but if you put them together, Nightcore is actually really good. Especially when you have a remix of a death metal song, it's actually really funny to listen to. It's hilarious. If you guys have ever heard that song, Caramel Dancin', that is kind of like a early version of Nightcore that sucked before it started getting good. So if you guys want to go check out Nightcore, no weird spelling, C-O-R-E, Nightcore, one word. That's pretty cool too. I suggest you guys check that out. It's actually a lot of fun. Also, do not forget to subscribe to my Facebook group, or subscribe. Don't forget to check out my Facebook group. It's just Shadolance. That hasn't changed. The only thing that changed is the place I'm uploading my videos. Nothing else has changed, but thank you guys for watching this review. My time is drawing to a close. Thank you for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Get your friends to subscribe. That's very important about now. And give me recommendations for new videos. I've been taking recommendations recently. But thank you. Shadolance out.
You know what? Given the intelligence of the people who watch this show, this is probably a good thing to teach. Because my guess is when they're not trying to operate heavy machinery with their butt cheeks, they're probably trying to do something stupid like this! I mean, what else could you possibly teach that would be as stupid as that?
Even you can learn something from a sloth.
Fuck this show!